Welcome back to Let's Play Firewatch.
And another thing about themes in the story we were talking about earlier.
Yeah, so today I ran over my foot with a straddle stacker, so that's a good feeling.
Oh yeah, you call that the flapjack fire.
Yep. Gonna cook a big old flapjack on that one. Okay, so we're going the wrong way. No, we are going this way though.
I'm going back to those rocks. I want to rock climb again.
Dang it. Oh, that's right. I need to finish that story. I'll try to be quick. It was, I think I talked about the actual rock climbing, but not, so I didn't do a lot of the, actual rock climbing on the rock climbing, the big wall. What I really liked doing was bouldering. Bouldering is rock climbing done on a very short wall, about 1 story tall. Guess I'm going this way. Short wall about 1 story tall. And it has a much higher emphasis on skill than on stamina. Yep, that's fire. I mean, I was trying to look at that tree branch, but... Ah, the sun! Okay.
It's blocked by a tree. Bouldering.
Yeah, so, I went there, almost daily, and just got better and better, and, there's so much weird crap you can do. The very first thing that you did was the easiest course there because they had all the courses rated.
Check your map to make sure we don't pass by a cache somewhere.
Oh,
Okay,
there's one right on the other side of the room. Because they had all the different courses that you could boulder up, and they're just real short because it's about 1 story tall. But they had them all rated by difficulty, and it went easy, normal, hard, and then the professional grade ones, which the professional grade ones are the ones that professionals, the guys who do this for a living, practice on.
I want to stop here real quick.
I can't just walk off that? I gotta jump again?
You can actually, if you want to turn back real quick before you hit the cache, I think you can actually come down here on your second day if you want, and I don't think there's as many trees in the water as there is.
I can just walk through the water if I want to. Okay. I
think it's mostly just to show the fact that the forest fire is starting to have a real effect on the whole thing. Anyway, professional bouldering.
Yeah, so, when I started out, of course, you do, the easy course, and when I started out that easy course...
Raccoon!
That easy course was, all you could do, and it was super easy, because, you climbed up 3 handholds. I'll copy this. Climbed up, 3 handholds, and then they made you jump a little bit for that last one. You actually had to take your feet and jump off of your footing to grab onto that top one. And you think oh, that's not that bad. That was rough when you don't know what the crap you're doing. Hey, Ron.
I really wish the powers that be could... I couldn't see that correctly for a second, and I saw it, instead of issue, I thought it said love. I was like, could love us, and I was like, oh, that's so sad. The Forest Service doesn't love these guys. Don't suck ass. Most of the time I prefer to keep things... I'm assuming it says things, but there's thumbs in the way.
Yeah, that'd be
Pen to paper, but every once in a while it'd be nice to get a hold of you right away. I wish they would make these things called cell phones I heard about, but we don't really know about them. Anyway, these kids today with their cell phones are the terrible ones. Say Fife? I'm assuming that's a brand of beer, or a brand of whiskey or something. I also like the fact that this is called the Lending Library.
Oh yeah, toilet paper!
Old toilet paper.
Look at that stitch. Gonna feel good on the buttocks.
That's a classic one.
Oh, you go back in there.
Come on, man.
Get in there. So I think somebody mentioned that there is actually an achievement for getting all of the books in this series and taking them back to your little bookcase on your shelf back in your tower.
That ain't happening.
Yeah, that's... If I could, hold on to it,
yeah.
But no, I have to grab one at a time and then walk all the way back to the tower and put it in there and then come all the way back.
I figured there was something like that. Do you want to pick up that Jane Eyre book real quick? Is she... is she kind of a controversial character or something in the world of writing?
Hmm.
Because I was watching a playthrough of a guy who did that, and he goes like a Jane Eyre book, then he went over to the water and threw it in and goes like, that's the right place where she belongs.
Yeah,
And
I
was like,
don't know.
Is she that big of a thing, or?
Oh, that was a gun.
Oh, it is a gun. I thought it was like, what is with this stylized turquoise green-esque gun one here?
And gun!
And gun, yeah.
Okay.
Anyway, was that it for your bouldering story?
Well, so that was like the easy course. And when I started, of course, that's like all
What
I
is
could
that?
do.
Ooh. Well, radio it in.
I found where they did the controlled burn. I can hike right through here now.
Yeah, normally they wouldn't do that so close to a body of water, but I think they're extra worried about a fire jumping the river and burning up to 2 forks, now that there's someone in it.
Well, I'm extra appreciative of that.
Thanks.
Let's see.
I like not being
The
burned
scout
alive.
camp is southeast of the river. There should be a pond on the way.
Got it.
But I already...
Well, let's see what else.
What happens if a controlled burn gets out of control?
Someone gets fired.
I mean...
Fire.
Are you serious?
Oh, come on. That one was an honest accident. I'm not even in the mood for wordplay. That's how wound up all this shit has me.
Yeah, they're still off on the whole somebody's listening in on them thing.
Hmm.
I was just wondering, what's that over there in the burn?
Hell, that's just a...
Oh, is it just part of the tree? I guess it's where the tree cracked.
Yeah.
Anyway, so that was
Okay,
the
so-
easy course.
Yeah, so over the course of the summer, though, I did the harder and harder and harder courses, and there were some fun ones in there. There was one where you had to, like, flip your foot up over your head into a crack in the wall and use that as leverage to jump, like, with your arms up and grab another handhold. I know the guy who put together the courses, who these guys knew how to, like they were professional climbers, so
Yeah.
they knew how to grade courses professionally.
So we're
Yep.
going that way. So that obviously means we go the other way, because that's what every good RPGer does.
But of course,
By the way, when she meant that that was the first time you could get through here, if you did come down here on day 2, the forest line was blocking it, so you couldn't go past down here. Anyway,
yeah, so I remember the guy having a little bit of fun thinking about like making a course with like just one handhold that you had to start upright and just do a complete 360 upside down.
oh no, I think there was something. I thought there was something in the grass over here, but I think it was just the graphics playing with me. So do a
So, yeah.
360,
Yeah, so, and that was just an idea of a course that, ooh, fun, neat looking tree.
360 no scope.
Yeah. So that was just a neat little one that he was thinking about. So I got bouldering, and I got, by the time I stopped going, I was able to do, like, the easiest of the professional level courses, who they all had, like, their own grading. And kind of the reason that I never... that's a big tree, alright.
Map updated. I wonder if it says big tree.
Big tree.
Oh, look at you, Henry.
Big tree. It sure is.
Such a unit of measurement inside of electrical standards.
So, by the end of, the reason I kind of stopped at the end... Ooh, stick. No, that ain't no stick.
That's a ski. A single ski.
Can't I radio that in or something? Why is there a ski here?
I think if you find something else nearby, you can, like, radio it in. But, anyway.
Yeah, so kind of the reason I stopped bouldering, though, and stopped going to the gym, was I really liked the improvement in technique. Like, I really liked the improvement in technique, but it got to the point where I wasn't going to get much better at technique. In order to complete harder courses, I just had to be physically stronger. Like, the handholds just got tinier and tinier and tinier. So you just needed more and more and more finger strength. And I don't know, that's not what I'm about. But that's what like when I talk about my rock climbing, that's kind of what I talk about. I still don't have, like, the stamina for, like, real tall walls, but, like, give me something skill-based, and, man, that's gonna be great. I'll have fun with that, flinging myself around that wall. I don't know where I'm going.
I think the cache is along the...
Yeah, it's up
along
north.
the little island we're on.
It's that way.
Yes.
I got so turned around, I thought this was the way I came from.
Can you go further over that way?
No. Doesn't let me cross. No, it does.
Well, I think you're probably...
Must have hit a rock or something before.
Yeah. I mean, the cache is over that way. You can see it there.
Yeah.
At least I think it's there.
That looks like just fuzz on the ground.
I'm gonna say pollen.
Something like that. That is big pollen. Hey,
There it
found
is. Supply cache. It's
4321.
It's just the code backwards. I'm starting to think Delilah might be a smartass.
You didn't even write anything down.
What does that thing say?
3 blind rats.
Nailed it. Or anything
Spot
else?
on. No, that's it.
What does the poster say? Just one stray match. Protect the forest.
Well, I guess that's it. We got a book. Get in there.
Well, what's across the way there?
Look.
Oh, there's part of the
We'll go up to the
fire break.
medicine wheel. Which I'm
Can we?
guessing we couldn't go through that either due to the forest line, but we
Hmm.
can now. That's my guess.
Well, let's try it, and then we'll go
Yeah.
towards the scout camp.
Oh, good. Go up north, see what it is,
You
and then we
can
can
see
head
where
back
the
down.
fires
Where's
they
north? There it is.
burnt it to...
Yep. Burned the crap out of that forest.
Well, fires don't burn burnt things, so...
Yeah, it's already burnt.
It's like how toasters don't toast toast. I mean, you could, but you burn the hell out of it.
Yeah, it's not a good idea. I mean, you can technically toast anything. But...
I toasted jam once. That house didn't survive.
I mean, I'm not saying it's gonna turn out well.
Oh yeah,
But
we
you
can make
can.
it through here now.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm guessing there was like something there that...
Yeah, there's probably something that prevented you from getting it.
Here, back to the medicine wheel. Alright, well,
Let's go find us a firefighter.
we're done here. Gotta go hoof it all the way back.
Yeah, outside of the fact it's gameplay mechanics here, I gotta give it to Henry here. He's got a pretty good stamina base for himself.
Yeah, I mean, you look at him too, he's... Come on,
I think you have to
I gotta go more south.
you'd have to put the map away to see him. But if you look down, I think you can kind of get a good idea. Well, especially in the pictures, he's kind of slightly chubbier, but
I don't know, that could
I
be
think
like...
he's probably lost some weight since he's been here.
Like, if he decided to actually take this job at all, then I'd be willing to bet that's like that like chub muscle. Where like they look,
Yeah,
people
I
like
called it
look kind
stout.
of...
I
like
called
they
it
look-
stout strength last time, but that's more of like when you're really. I think you're small or something.
Yeah, it's just like when a guy looks... He looks big, but not fat.
Shit, I looked his name up. Sig from Full Metal Alchemist. The wife of Ishizu. The guy who became friends with Alex.
Okay, that one. I know that
through
one.
muscles and everything.
I was gonna say, like, you're actually expecting me to know literally anything about Full Metal Alchemist, but like...
They killed off the one guy I liked at the beginning, and there's a ski
Hey.
mobile that crashed in there.
There's some old snowmobiles out here.
That's crazy.
Looks like one of the poor bastards was cruising across this pond and dumped it.
That was not a fun hike back to civilization.
Oh, that's all the radioing in I can do?
Well, first of
What
all,
are you?
There's an old pond out here, not much more than a pile of mud. Do you have it on your map?
Yeah, I know where you are.
Yeah? Where am I?
Pork Pond. There used to be a sign up for it, but, well, folks kept stealing it.
Oh, I wonder why.
Because it's called Pork Pond.
It's a good goddamn name. That sign would look great in a den, or, you know, anywhere.
Yeah, fair.
So, is the scout camp anywhere near Pork Pond?
Yeah, it is. Just keep heading east. You'll cross a small ravine, and you shouldn't be able to miss it.
Okay, I am thinking of the right thing. Stout strength.
Hmm.
Where it's like, he looks
Yep,
fat,
that's a
but
pond.
the character looks fat, but it's like, oh my god, they are not that fat. I wonder if you can go back and call in that ski now.
I'll get it on the way back. Yeah, and that's where, like, it's not that they are, like, fat, but are actually strong. It's muscle isn't necessarily, like, super toned and great. Like, you have to work for that tone.
You have to keep in mind, like, the muscular Mr. Universe stuff. They burned off all their fat, and they're really dehydrated on stage to actually show off the muscles. Like, you're not really supposed to see the muscle like that.
Yeah,
It's
those are not functional muscles. Those are muscles that look good. Functional muscles are when you get somebody that looks like they've gotten a little more roundness, a little more fat to them. Those are the guys that, like, could go out and wrestle a bear.
I would go up to the sign. You can call that in.
Yeah, I was just gonna go around this way.
But I think it's because you can't go down. You can't go further past the sign because the bridge is out.
I'd go where I want.
Camp Arapahoe.
You're there?
Yeah, I am.
It's been out there since the 50s.
I was never really into the idea of the Scouts. It's something about men organizing boys around their ideals. Never sat right with me.
Beware weebelows in large numbers.
Beware of anyone in large numbers.
True.
Yeah. Oh, broken bridge. I can't cross here.
Well, again, what is it? Like, a person is smart. People are dumb.
Yeah.
The bridge to the camp is out.
Damn.
I'm gonna walk the ravine and see if I can find some high ground to get across.
Good plan.
I think it's one of the few lines from Men in Black that I've actually liked that I go like, yeah, that really explains a lot.
Yeah, that is absolute. That's where it was from.
Yeah, it's Men in Black.
Like, I know now that you remind me, but I could not remember.
Yeah, it's from K when he was explaining to Jay about the whole, like, the world and everything. Like, where Jay is going like, why can't we tell people? And it's because a person is smart. People are stupid.
Yeah, like one person you could tell and they could handle it and they could take it. Revealing this information to the world, in for problems.
What does the map got us for?
I did see a spot back there that I could kind of hop down, but I was just going to keep going this way
Well,
anyway.
yeah, keep going. I think that's the spot you need to go down to anyway.
Oh, I could probably make it here.
No, you can't.
Oh, no, I can get back there once I get an axe. I want that axe. Then I'll show those teens.
I'll show you who eats at the Sizzler.
Oh, guess I'm not going this way.
What's so wrong about eating at the Sizzler?
Alright, well, we're going back.
Have you ever been to a Sizzler?
Nope.
Neither have I.
What is a Sizzler?
It's a chain restaurant, as far as I know.
So that's just its name.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
not
the
been
Sizzler or something like that. I don't know if it's supposed to be like it's a chain restaurant and you eat at it a lot and it has a lot of fatty food and there's for she's just calling you a fatty boom balatty kind of thing.
Oh, come on, man. Like,
Oh, that branch hit me in the wrong spot.
come on, man. Can you, like, turn around and hoist yourself down so you're hanging by your fingers and then drop down just so you're not
He's got that stout strength. He's got to get it. Ooh, totem pole.
fancy? Oh, I can't radio.
I never really got. I'm never really got totem poles in the sense like I never understood them. I just always thought like, huh. I mean, I can get their use for like religious stuff, but
Like, it's a Native American thing, really.
yeah.
And, like, they have their...
I just never.
It is Native American, right? I'm not
It's
just
native,
stupid?
yes.
Okay. I'm not just being stupid.
I think.
And
a
I
lot
know,
of
like, it's a
indigenous-
spiritual thing, and, like, it's the various
Yeah.
spirits and guardians and the like.
Yeah, I just. Is it just like a protection thing? Is it just something to have out for being religious? And
I'm not actually sure.
You ever talked to any of the Scouts?
I feel like it has to be a protective
No,
thing.
they haven't been out here in a while, and I generally don't have a lot to say to preteens.
Unless it's Brian Goodwin.
Well, if forced, I mean, I can make conversation with anyone. Plus, it was sort of fun to hear about all of his nerdy hobbies.
Like D&D.
Like what?
What type of nerdy hobbies are we talking about with him? Like marching band?
Oh, no. Like comics, model rockets, wizards and wyverns, you know.
Oh,
Hey,
Yeah,
thanks to
D&D.
Brian, I can almost recall by memory the armor classes of most dragons.
the what? No, you can't.
Hey, planar dragon's armor class. Let's see.
Okay, no, I believe you. We're good. We're good.
That you started by saying planar dragons. I think you know
See,
enough.
where he's gonna catch the nerve
I
from her.
guess these little shelters are where they keep the Weeblos.
For the past 35 years, yeah.
That's a funny sounding word.
Weebelos?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I guess it's because it sounds like
Weeaboos?
weeaboos.
Yeah. Well, it's obviously an older term.
Like I know it's a different deal, but like I don't know. I guess it's that weird bit where like
What is that?
I don't know.
It looks like it's recently been hung up here. Up,
See,
firefighters.
I'm just gonna go in here and it's gonna fall on me and trap me, and then like, oh, there you go.
Yeah,
You
these
caught
guys
me.
are gone. I found where they were sitting around before getting picked up.
Damn.
Well, I guess we're not getting
Hey!
a firefighter friend to join us.
But we are getting an
I
axe.
found an axe.
If one of the crew left it, that thing is actually called a Pulaski.
It looks like an axe to me. This thing will be a huge help.
For both getting through the backcountry and getting through that fence.
A Pulaski is an actual axe that firefighters use. You can tell because it has a digging implement on the back. Though apparently the more common axe they use is called a mattock. And it has more of a like pickaxe edge to it instead of a shoveling edge to it.
Hey, D, they left something behind. It's
Pulaski
like
is
a memo
funner to
from their
say,
boss.
though.
Did it say anything of note?
We'll take it.
Next few days, dropping into the thoroughfare on behalf of Dr. Simmons at Wapiti Station.
Ooh,
Poverty
that's
Station.
where we're going.
Holy crap.
Keep reading.
Oh, I just thought I would maybe, stop there, let the mystery percolate.
My mother always said I would meet someone who'd give me a taste of my own medicine.
On a research site out there. He was worried about wildfires.
Someone is writing down our conversations. And now we find out there's a research site out here that we don't know about? What are they researching?
I don't know, nature?
Oh, probably just horned toads.
Maybe Turt was an escapee. And a Wapiti Station clipboard with our conversations on it is just, what, recreation for them?
I don't know, maybe they're
Just
weirdos.
messing around. Somebody is obviously up to something. I'm freaking out here.
At least we know there is something real happening behind that fence.
I think that we should consider that maybe this is all just a coincidence, but
Yeah, I ain't
my
putting the
gut
memo
says
back.
that there is something bad going on.
Mine too. Okay. So what's next?
Well, I've got an axe, so I can figure out a way to get over the ravine and back towards the site.
Sounds good. Check in when you can, and keep an eye out for anyone following you.
Okay, let's read this ourselves here. I'm just gonna skim it real quick. I'm not gonna read the whole thing aloud. But,
Okay, they already did that. So basically, their boss called in, said, cut in this fire line down here, and then this research station wants you to come in and cut in as well.
like, I don't know. I'm not buying this whole, like, massive conspiracy thing. I'm willing to bet this research station is a legitimate research station, and we're just being paranoid. I do, however, think that there is still a weirdo out there.
Take that, nature. Man prevails once again.
Yeah, now that doesn't mean that there isn't some weirdo out there recording our conversations and doing heaven knows what. But I'm not thinking that the thing up here has anything to do with it. Okay, so that's a way we can go.
That's the way we have to go,
All right, because we don't have a way back.
because we took the long drop.
Hey, I remember you.
Guess what happens to trees?
Trees who don't cooperate.
Beep, beep, did you just cut a tree down? What did you expect me to do?
This
Oh,
is
wait.
this is kosher, right?
With nature, right? I don't know what elemental's attacking me for some reason. Balance minigame. What?
Very suddenly.
Game over. No,
You
save.
can game over in this game.
Save deleted.
What?
Are you there?
It's
I had a
permadeath.
thought.
Let's hear it.
You heard someone in the bushes.
No, I didn't.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's assume we're being tailed. Or you are, at least. Where are you right now?
Just on my way back, in and out of trees in the middle of nowhere.
Do you see anybody?
No, definitely not.
All right, so tell me what you think of this. Did you just cough?
No. Did you just cough?
No.
Oh, fuck.
Fuck.
I'm
There
gonna make
isn't
friends with
any
this
way
Pulaski
someone,
real
like,
quick.
Another lookout could be on this line, is there?
No. Not without tapping our radios. Get in your tower, shut the door. Don't leave, and don't use your radio. I'll call you. Understand? I will call you.
But I had an axe to get into the gate now. Oh, Pulaski.
What's the guy gonna do? Sneak up on me and sneak up on a guy with an axe? Puh! Oh! It's just asking for problem.
Now he's got the Pulaski.
Thoroughfare Tower, this is Two Forks calling you for the, 50th time today. The flapjack fire continues to move in a southerly fashion.
Well, that's not towards
Lila,
us,
for
thank
fuck's
heavens.
sake, answer your radio.
Hello, sunshine. Sorry, went out for a little bit. What can I do you for?
There we go.
I didn't sleep a wink last night, and I've been going crazy for the past 6 hours of sunup. How are you so chipper?
Well, it's a new day. What a day, this day we've been given.
Maybe I am actually asleep right now. Maybe I didn't stay up all night knowing that someone is...
I actually slept just great.
Okay.
By the way, I was wondering if your Flora of the Shoshone info poster was still up inside your tower?
What?
It's just protocol that those stay up. You know, info about your tower, the surrounding tree species, etc.
All right.
Just, you know, have a look at it. Make sure it's in ship shape.
Sure is.
I guess.
Okay, yeah, it's up. Why are you acting like this?
Great. Just wonderful. Do you see the tree in the top row, second from the left?
Sure. It's the,
No. You don't need to tell me. Just, internalize it. It's a great tree. And there's an area called, that tree's name
I'm
in your
personally a fan
sector
of
that
blue spruce.
maybe you should take a midday hike to. Maybe.
I'm liking that guy. All tall and...
reply.
yeah, okay. Maybe I should go for a hike.
Nothing like an afternoon in the Rockies, I tell ya. Radio me the moment you get there.
Hey, you just report in again and go like, what the one am I looking at for?
I'm liking this guy. He's
The
all,
aspen?
He's all tall and skinny with a big old round top.
That's the one we were talking about, the pando. The
Mm.
one that has like multiple
Oh, I like this guy
trees.
too.
The bushes.
Yeah, just all spiky.
I kind of like the alder shrub.
It's all right.
I kind of like the more
It's a nice shrubby shrub.
I like the more blue-greenish kind of thing to it.
Mm.
Now the flowers at the bottom, I could eat all four of them.
I like that one because it's a non-normal flower. Like
Tail.
you think of flower and you think of the stem with the little flower on top, and he's just like, nah, I'm just gonna go the whole way up.
Tail cup lupin.
Yeah.
I kind of like that. I like the blue spruce just because I like a pine tree.
Okay.
Perfect.
Cottonwood.
Check
Yep,
out
that's a fire.
Check out the map. We'll see we're going to Cottonwood Creek. I mean, that one place with the tree and everything. It's that spot.
Yep.
It's that spot
right down there.
We're
All
going.
right.
We're gonna go down there. We went there at the start of the episode.
All right. Well, until next time, everyone. When do we go down there? Because we were told to go down there.
Wait, bring up the map again. I like how Pork Pond actually has the ski. They're just like crunched into it. Okay, did you really need to flip it back and forth that fast?
Yep. Absolutely.
This will be on the test, people.
So, Henry was a little slow, but I caught on almost immediately that she was trying to put up a face because she knew they were being listened to more likely than not. I still don't think that Wapiti Station or anything has much to do with anything. Or at least not officially. Maybe the guy tailing us is just kind of camping out up there.
But Naka, I want to believe.
Okay, until next time, everybody.
Alien raccoons!